Well, after months of dry conditions, farmers in our region are finally seeing that rain. But officials say while the rain is a relief, but not fully a solution. News 3's Will Walls Parker shows us how farmers are doing.
It's finally raining, and for some farmers, they say that's a good thing. But for others, they say it's too little, too late.
The biggest benefit of the rain right now is probably we've just lessened the fire danger in southern Illinois.
Leon McLaren, a farmer in Franklin County, says the rainfall, while welcome, comes after irreversible damage was already done.
That's drought condition. We would normally see this whole field maturing evenly. So we're going to be impacted on the timing of harvest because we're going to have plants like these versus plants like these right here that are still very green.
He says for later planted crops, the rain did help.
Crops like wheat and canola, and if anybody's trying to put in grass for their cattle or anything like that, it'll help.
The Franklin County Farm Bureau manager, Parker Hutchcraft, says due to the drought, many farmers will probably see lower yield numbers.
For some, it's going to be a shorter harvest season just because with all of the rain we had this spring, a lot of fields could not be planted. They were put into prevent plant, so there's less fields that they would have to harvest.
For some, crop insurance may help cover part of the loss, but the emotional toll is harder to quantify.
Honestly, farmers right now are under a lot of stress, financial stress, because we don't have the crop, we don't have prices. Inputs are, of course, high right now in our industry.
But McLaren says he's staying optimistic.
Sometimes they're going to get a positive yield that they weren't expecting. Sometimes it's going to be a little less.
McLaren says he has to wait until the end of the harvest season to see how he's done. But he says for a lot of farmers, they've already shifted their focus into preparing for next year. Will Walls Parker, News 3.